Do you believe that with just 2 eggs and 1 banana, you can make a fluffy banana souffle pancake that rises like a cloud without using any flour? Golden and lightly crisp on the outside, soft, fluffy, and jiggly on the inside, it almost melts the moment it touches your tongue. The best part is that this recipe is incredibly simple, and anyone can make it successfully on the very first try. Let's get started. First, prepare 1 ripe banana. Peel it. Choose a very ripe banana with plenty of brown spots on the peel. At this stage, the banana is not only more fragrant, but also naturally sweeter, allowing you to make a delicious pancake without adding any sugar. Next, use a fork or a rolling pin to mash the banana. It doesn't have to be completely smooth. Leaving a few small banana pieces will create little pockets of natural sweetness that taste wonderful when you bite into the pancake. Mash until the banana becomes smooth, creamy, and gives off a sweet, fragrant aroma. Set them aside. Now prepare 2 chicken eggs. Chicken eggs have a richer flavor and aroma, making them perfect for this recipe. Crack the 2 eggs and separate the yolks from the whites. I usually transfer the yolk back and forth between the 2 shell halves, letting the egg white fall into the bowl naturally. How about you? What's your favorite way to separate egg yolks from egg whites? This is the step that makes all the difference in this recipe. Since we'll be whipping the egg whites to create the pancake's natural lift, place the egg whites into a large bowl that is completely clean, dry, and free of any grease. Also, make sure that no yolk gets into the egg whites. Even a tiny amount of fat from the yolk can make the egg whites much harder to whip. Add the mashed banana to the bowl with the egg yolks. Mix until the banana and yolks are fully combined. At this point, the mixture should have a beautiful golden color, with the rich aroma of eggs blended perfectly with the naturally sweet fragrance of ripe bananas. Now comes the most important step, the secret to making this pancake as light and fluffy as a cloud. Whip the egg whites. You can use an electric mixer, but today I'll show you how to do it completely by hand. The first secret is, don't whisk too hard. Move the whisk horizontally or in a figure-8 motion to incorporate as much air as possible into the egg whites. When lots of tiny bubbles begin to appear, add 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. This is the perfect moment. At this stage, the sugar binds to the protein network that is beginning to form, helping stabilize the air bubbles and making the foam smoother, stronger, and less likely to collapse. If you add the sugar too early, the egg whites will take much longer to whip. On the other hand, if you add it too late, the foam will be weak and collapse quickly, preventing the pancake from rising properly. Continue whisking. When the egg whites turn opaque white, don't stop. Gently rotate your wrist while maintaining a steady rhythm. You'll notice the foam becoming finer, thicker, and glossier. In just a few minutes, the egg whites will increase in volume several times over. When you lift the whisk and the peak stands straight without drooping, you've reached the perfect stiff peak stage. This is what allows the pancake to rise beautifully without using any baking powder. Now divide the whipped egg whites into 3 portions and gently fold them into the banana and egg yolk mixture. Add only a small amount each time so the mixtures combine more gently. Using a silicone spatula, fold with a gentle cut and fold motion. Slide the spatula to the bottom of the bowl, lift the batter up, and fold it back over. Avoid stirring in circles or mixing vigorously, because just a few rough strokes are enough to burst those precious air bubbles. Don't forget to scrape the bottom of the bowl so everything is evenly combined. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. When the batter becomes smooth, light, fluffy, and you can no longer see any separate streaks of egg white, it's perfect. These tiny air bubbles are what transform a simple mixture of bananas and eggs into a soft, airy pancake that rises beautifully and practically melts in your mouth when it's finished. Now, let's start cooking the pancake. Heat a pan and add a small amount of butter or cooking oil. If you use butter, the pancake will have a much richer aroma. Just the smell alone is enough to make your mouth water. Then, use a spoon to spread the melted butter evenly across the bottom and sides of the pan. As soon as the butter has completely melted, reduce the heat to low. This is the secret to helping the pancake rise slowly, cook evenly, and prevent the bottom from burning. Next, pour the batter into the pan from slightly above. This allows the batter to spread naturally and creates a thicker, rounder, more beautiful pancake. Cover with a lid and cook for about 7 to 10 minutes. Don't remove the lid too early. The trapped steam acts like a miniature steamer, gently cooking the top of the pancake while keeping it light, fluffy, and well risen, without needing to flip it too soon. When the time is up, remove the lid. If the edges have turned a light golden color, that's a sign the pancake is firm enough to hold its shape. Gently fold the pancake in half. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. Then, lightly press the folded edge against the side of the pan so the heat cooks every surface evenly, while maintaining its beautiful height and fluffiness. To check whether the pancake is fully cooked, insert a toothpick into a few of the thickest parts of the pancake. If the toothpick comes out clean, the pancake is fully cooked. Drizzle a little maple syrup or honey over the top for even more flavor. The moment you cut into it, you'll see an interior that's as fluffy as a cloud, soft, airy, and wonderfully springy. The glossy syrup gently soaks into every layer of the pancake, blending with the banana's natural sweetness to create an irresistible flavor. Take one bite, and you'll notice the lightly fragrant exterior, giving way to a soft, fluffy interior that almost melts on your tongue. The aroma of butter, eggs, bananas, and honey blends together perfectly, creating a simple pancake that tastes every bit as delicious as one served in a cafe. With just 1 banana and 2 eggs, you can make a soft, fluffy pancake so delicious that almost everyone who tries it will want to make it again and again. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.